In life, when starting the task is never guaranteed, but it doesn't hurt to go for it. That's what we're going to be speaking on today. A message for going for it and to know when to go for it. A lot of times it's the energy, really, right? It's the energy of you don't really know if it's going to work out or if it's going to be a success in the end. And remember when it comes down to failure. Failure is only failure if you stop doing it, right? It's like running a race. It's only the race only ends when you actually stop and actually give up on it. So you're gonna have these bumps in these roads when it comes down to your career or whatever the case is that you're trying to start a task, that you're trying to start a business, whatever. And it's important to understand sometimes when we start tasks or we start certain situations, sometimes we find ourselves not really enjoying it as much as we thought we were. And sometimes we just end up grasping the experience out of it. And that's okay too. You know what I mean? It's okay to start a task, not really be into it, or the energy is not the same as what you expected it to be, and you step away from it and you take that experience with you and then you start another task. That's completely fine with life. It's okay to do that. I don't want you to feel like because you no longer continue whatever it is that you started at, that specific thing might have failed. Yes, it might have not reached its full potential, reached the highest it could go, but at the time it did. And what I'm trying to say is never let the fear of something not becoming what you imagine it to be to prevent you from even giving it a chance, right? It's going to be a lot of things that you give a chance that doesn't necessarily reach the expectation that it, like, okay, I know, for an example, let's say you guys want to start a business with, like, let's say a clothing business, right? Or let's say a clothing business, and then y'all heard you're selling clothes, you're doing your thing, and then it doesn't necessarily get to a point where it's like a store and things like that, but you was able to be successful for like the limitation that you had. You was able to use the resources. Then what you do is let's say you discontinue it for some reason, but you're able to take that experience and that knowledge to another craft to start your own, another entrepreneurial business, and then that one is successful. So it's okay to start a task even if it doesn't reach the expectation that you want. You still started the task. You still was able to gain something from it. Whether it doesn't even have to be, excuse me, when you do something, it doesn't even have to be pertaining to that specific subject. Like if somebody's selling clothes, they don't have to necessarily learn about clothes or brands. They can learn the stocks. They can learn financial situations. They can even learn people skills. So it's just so many different things disregarding even the subject of the topic that we're speaking on. Disregarding that, we can gain so much more from it. So this is for you guys to just go for it, right? Just try it. Now, the energy is going to tell you whether it's a good time or not. If things seem to be going right, the finances are looking okay. When I say okay, I mean like your needs are met. You got your bills paid. You got low extra finances. Those type of situations when they play out, then you can afford to take that risk, right? Just make sure that you're handling your needs first, because your needs comes first, right? So handle your business first. You have a little extra finances, then put into something else. Now, this doesn't have to be finance related. This could be starting a new journey, starting a new fitness journey, starting a new book reading club. You want to experience a different language, whatever the case is. Allow the environment to tell you when it's time, because a lot of times, sometimes we need to focus on building up ourselves before we can start another task, right? And that's very important. So when the energy is right for you guys and you see the situation and the opportunity is there for you, I encourage you guys to take it, even if that means sometimes opportunities will be given to you when you already got a full-time gig or whatever. I just ask that you guys, like, do kind of just weigh all your options, right? Just weigh all your options. Look at the whole situation as what it is, and then you can start making that decision as not just practical but spiritual as possible. Just looking at the energy, looking at your, weighing all your options and seeing which one you prefer. But yeah, make sure that you guys doing so when it comes on to going for it. I hope I was able to describe different examples, because I want you guys, yes, I want you guys to jump in, do what you got to do, and do your thing and have fun. But I also want you guys to think practical, of course, right? I don't want you guys making crazy decisions to where, you're just out here, you know what I'm saying, where it winds you in a place where you don't necessarily want it to be. I still want you guys to think logical, and I want you guys to think practical, but I still want you guys to have that spiritual side to say, okay, maybe it's not the time right now, but it's gonna be the time, and hope for the best. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If this helped you, if you guys know any other advice, please drop it in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video.